Just mentioning Shantungosaurus around any Legacy player sends them into a nostalgia trip, reminding them of the days where massive herds formed around Shantungosaurus. These herds were almost never attacked by predators, as the presence of Shantungosaurus was enough to keep most adversaries at bay. It's been years since the heyday of Legacy, and with Apexes being reintroduced into the Isle in the near future, what a better time than the present to discuss Shantungosaurus and how to make it the ultimate herd animal in the Isle by naturally promoting herd behavior in its gameplay. The concept art for Shantungosaurus gives us some information to build off of, with it using its size to defend itself against predators, such as pinning down a Giganotosaurus in the concept art. And the usage of its weight should be expanded beyond a simple pin, with most of its kit being compromised of it using its bulk to fight adversaries. A variety of attacks should be given to Shantungosaurus to facilitate this, such as the classic stomp from Legacy, a shove attack where it can push opponents to the ground, and a back kick similar to that of a horse, shown off here in the concept art. These first three attacks are designed to defend against apex carnivores, while the next two are chosen to help it compete with the smaller creatures on the roster. The first of these weaker attacks is a bite comparable to the one of Tenontosaurus, and the second one is a quick sweep with its front legs where it's able to knock down creatures smaller than the Allosaurus. This would prevent it from being harassed for extended periods of time by smaller creatures such as Omniraptor, as current apexes such as Triceratops have difficulties protecting themselves against smaller animals. Ultimately, these attacks will give Shantungosaurus the ability to defend itself against the vast majority of the roster, giving it a fighting chance against packs of Acros, Rexes, Gigas, and most likely a solo Spino, as Spinosaurus don't give a shit. With Shantungosaurus' combative capabilities being over, let's now move into discussing how to promote the previously mentioned herd behaviors, as Shantungosaurus will get a myriad of abilities to support this playstyle. One way to promote herd behavior is to allow smaller creatures to climb onto its back, with Hypsilophodon and Pterodactyls being prime candidates to catch a ride on the back of a Shantungosaurus, as shown off in this concept art by Wolftalon. These smaller creatures could even pick off parasites and smaller creatures off of its body. This will ultimately facilitate a symbiotic relationship and herd behavior naturally between these creatures. The knocking over of trees and other vegetation would enable herd behavior as well, as when a Shantungosaurus knocks over a tree, it would create more space in the dense jungles for creatures to live in, and certain herbivores will now get access to new food sources similar to this piece in the custom concept art from earlier. These two traits allow herd behavior to be exhibited naturally through gameplay, as it is something sorely lacking from the current version of the game. Smaller creatures such as Tenontosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus would congregate around a lone Shantungosaurus, wanting protection from these larger predators and access to more resources. These smaller creatures could form mixed species herds around the Shantungosaurus. These smaller creatures forming mixed species herds around the larger Shantungosaurus will ultimately facilitate the return of larger mixed species herds from the days of Legacy, and this would allow a new generation of Isle players to form unforgettable memories. But what are y'all's thoughts on this video? Do you love it so much you want to buy me white chocolate covered pecans, or hate it so much you want to send a pipe bomb to my house? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and remember to like and subscribe, as y'all's support means the world to me. If you're interested in your art being shown off in the next video, join the community Discord server in the pinned comment down below, and post your art in the art channel. And finally, thank you to Wolftalon for making the custom concept art for this video. But with the video being over now, I have to leave now, so bye bye y'all, have a nice day.